Alright, this is Jonathan Ober with this screencast video. I'm going to go through the steps that I did to create a child theme and then to create empty pages using that little snippet of code. So I'm going to go over here to my themes and just show you. Right now I'm on the 2015 child, but for this I'm just going to activate the 2013, and so you can see my site and how it changes. Okay, so here's the 2013. We've got that page builder page set up. Let's just look. Yeah. So you can see I'm in the 2013 theme, and that's activated. So in Tools, we have our Child Theme plugin, which is the Child Theme Configurator. If you need to download that, you can go to Plugins, Add New, and install that plugin. Now the key here is you want to choose your parent theme that you want to make your child theme off of. So I'm going to go down here and choose 2013. The page will refresh, and we just want to create a 2013 child. So we're going to do that. 2013 child is right here now. And we don't need to do anything else, so we're just going to generate that child theme. So what's happening in the back end is that WordPress is making a folder with the child theme. I can show you here via FTP. Let's see, pcad dev. This is my file transfer protocol program, Coda, which allows me to get into my server, look at the files, and then if I look here in my theme folder, there's the 2013 child, and right now it just has the style, a screenshot, which is a copy of the original, and functions. Okay, so you can see that's what we're working on right now. Okay, now the next step that we took is we went over here to Files, and we wanted to move some of these files to our child theme just so that we could make some edits that would not be destroyed or reverted to if the parent theme was used and those files were updated. So I'm just going to grab a couple here for this example. There's the 4 we did: header, footer, sidebar, and page. And we've already got that. Excuse me. So we've copied those files over. Again, I'm just going to hit refresh in FileZilla. That's going to show you those files have been copied. Okay. And so we can go over here to our appearance editor, and let's just make sure, actually first themes, that now we switch over and activate our child theme. Okay. So again, we didn't change anything, so we're not going to see any changes here yet as far as that goes. But we can if we come into the editor. We could see now that we're working on the child theme. There's no styles yet applied, which is what we'll be talking about this Tuesday, October 6th. We'll be styling. We have our new function file, which is basically just empty at the moment. But let's say, for instance, in the header, I just want to move this navigation up above just to kind of show you. So I'm going to go ahead and inspect this element. The inspector, I'll have to drag this over here to the other screen. Oh, will it not let me? Oh, you know what? It's full screen. Hold on 1 second. Alright, so let me create a new desktop here. Alright, so, sorry, hold on. I want to show you this, which is our appearance editor. So let me, or not the appearance, the inspector. So let me just show you that. Okay. So I'm basically inspecting that element. So in my code here, I don't know if you can see that, but navbar is the file that I was inspecting. Can I not get out of? Hold on. I don't want to be in full screen mode for you. So. And then let me switch over to this. Exit full screen. Alright. I got a lot of stuff opened up right now, so I just wanted to kind of show you everything all at once. Okay. So we've got that, and we've got this little window over here. And what I did basically is, if you come down through, you can see as I highlight over different div elements, which are HTML elements, I can see that this nav bar is what's everything's contained in there. So basically what I'm going to do is, in my header, I'm going to look for that div ID equals nav bar, which is right here. And I'm going to grab all that and just put it up above everything else. So in my element again, I'm going to just see, okay, above home link should work. I might have to move it above header, but let's just try above home link. So we're just going to switch the places here, hit save, and now this child theme is using this new header that has the links above. Okay, so that was real simple, just moving that element above simply by cutting this bit of code right here, and putting that above this home link. Okay. So you can cut snippets of code, move them around. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Same with the footer. I can look at that and see, well, they've done a different footer here. So they actually have their footer content in this main sidebar, which we did not copy that sidebar over. So if you see that you need another piece, like I just know that this is get sidebar, so it's going to look for sidebar.php, but because the word main is here, that means it's looking for that main sidebar. So again, I can come over here, files, and then I can grab sidebar -main. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. So now that file is here. Go back to the appearance editor. And you can see now sidebar main, which calls up, ironically, sidebar main calls up sidebar 1. So let's just do a double check over here in our parent function file. Just want to look to see where sidebar 1 is being called. So functions, alright, so we just have a sidebar here that's being registered. So not a big deal, but I just wanted to see where that was being called up. So sidebar, sidebar main. That's the sidebar 1. So that widget, then that widget area is this. I should have scratched that. Yeah, that is it. It's this. So search, recent posts, recent comments, all that stuff is down here. And they just stack them a certain width, and then they're left justified, and so when they get to the end of the line, it just reverts to putting them underneath there. Not really the best setup, but it's not bad or terrible to have it that way. Now, the other question that was asked was, how do we create those empty pages? And so again, I'm going to go into my header, and I'm going to open up this link here, Web Mechanics, how to create a new file in WordPress without FTP access. So if you do a Google search for Web Mechanic and then that phrase, you'll stumble upon this page. And then halfway down, we have this little bit of PHP code. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And it's very important just to paste that in the very top. So you want to leave that opening PHP tag and put your code here. Now we know, or I know, that my theme directory is called 2013 child. And then my file name that I want to make, we're just going to do a page sub.php. And I know that this is my location because if I look at my style.css, well, no, it doesn't show it in there. Okay, so let's go to header and see. I'm just looking to see if I can show you a place where it gives you a clue as far as what your folder is named before we do anything else. Okay, so just trying to think of the best way to show this to you. Let's go ahead and do copy image URL. Alright, so this is the best way. What I did was I went into my theme, I did a right-click, copy image URL. I just opened up a new tab and pasted it in. You'll see it's our website URL, WP content, themes, and then this 2013-child is our folder. So that's the folder where our files are kept. Okay. Let's go back to our editor and header. So 2013 child is what we want, page sub. Okay, hit update just to make sure I save that. And then you need to go to the home page of your site, so I can click my logo and just bring up the home page. And I'm just going to hit refresh just to make sure that that file creation happens. I'm going to hit refresh in here in my editor, and we see page sub is created. Okay. Now I'm going to also do a footer sub. Now I'm going to do something a little bit differently this time. Okay. Again, we want to make sure we refresh this home page twice. So hit refresh and then refresh again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide over to my FTP program. Again, I'm in the 20 child theme. Right now you're not going to see page sub because I haven't refreshed this, but if I refresh now, you'll see sidebar main was also created. Or not sidebar main was loaded in. Footer sub, the one that we just made, was there. So that page sub is empty, okay, and we know that because all we're doing is creating an empty file from here. And then what I want to do is in page, I'm going to grab that code, go over to page sub. And then this is one of those steps where when we're creating subpages, you just want to make sure you do. Usually what I do is I just delete this first line, and you got to be very specific. Template name, so capital template space capital name colon, and I'm just going to call this subpage template. And then we want to do something to take something out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the subpages is not going to have any sidebar. Go ahead and update that. And one of the steps I forgot when I was in header last, I just want to delete this little snippet of code. Alright, so right now my steps were I created a child theme, I updated that theme and activated it. And then using the web mechanics snippet, I added some pages. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and use one of those pages. So all pages, and then let's just say, for instance, in the, or not in the page builder, because that's my home page. Let's go to About My Adventures. Go ahead and edit that, and we'll notice over here now in our templates, we're going to get a subpage template. Okay, let's grab some lorem ipsum. Paste that in there. Update. Okay. Right now there's no sidebar because we use the sidebar template. Let's see what the default template looks like for pages. Doesn't look like much has changed, so let's see if that sidebar actually has stuff in it. No? Okay, hey, let's just move over search and recent post. Okay, so there we go. Search and recent post, that's using that sidebar when we're on the default template. Now we deleted that sidebar on our subpage template. And there you go. So that's all I have for this screencast. Again, using Child Theme Configurator, moving over some files, and then using Web Page Mechanics, a little link here, and putting in our theme directory and file name to create some empty pages, copying those page codes, and then creating a subpage template. That's what we did, and I hope that helps. Thank you.